Happy Wednesday. Whee! I'm in my room and I just finished recording a little thing for Patreon people just to say thank you. Gosh, I've had so many new contributors, come along in the last couple of days. It's unreal. I'm having a hard time keeping up. I'm trying to send messages to everybody to say thank you, but there have just been so many. Oh, it's so nice. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. There are so many nice people. But I wanted to tell you, let's see, what happened today? Well, I finally got a call from the insurance people about my life insurance. And of course, I was right in I had gotten maybe 10 minutes into an exercise class and I saw that I had a voicemail from the company. I'm like, shoot. And then an email popped up and I had time to pick it up and read the email. And it said, your application has been approved, but I need to speak to you as soon as possible. Like, crap, what does that mean? So I had to go through the rest of the class going, what does that mean? And I'm so distracted, like, just go out in the hall and call this person back. No, I'll call them when I'm done. So finally I went out and I called and I got their voicemail. So I had to leave them a message and wait for them to call me back. So we're playing phone tag. And so finally I got to talk to the representative. And she said that, well, the underwriters came back and they said that you're approved for the life insurance, but since your cholesterol was on the high end of normal, it was still in the normal range, but it was high. It was on the high end of normal. That puts you in a different category for the premiums. It puts you in a different tier. So it's going to be a little bit more. And I thought, oh God, how much more? And she first said it was going to be like $96 a month. Now that's for $500,000, 20-year term life stuff. So I said, okay, that is, I think originally they quoted me like 70 some dollars. I said, okay, all right. I guess I'll go for it. I might as well. And then I'll just do away with the two smaller policies I have, which those combined, I had two policies for $100,000 and they're both like 20 some dollars a month a piece. So I said, I'll just get rid of those two and just keep the big one. So anyway, I said, I'll go for it, fine. So we had to, go through everything. And then I got off the phone with her and then she called me right back like 5 minutes later. I thought, oh, what now? What now? So she said, well, I'll tell you what happened. The underwriters calculated it for you at the age of 50. So what they do is they look 6 months prior to your 50th birthday. Well, you're within the range where you're still, you're 49. I said, I know I'm 49. I said, she said, well, according to the underwriters, it's like a 6-month thing. So she said, you're good. So they recalculated it using the age of 49 because they calculated it for the age of 50. And there's a difference between 49 and 50. So she said that the premiums are only going to be $86 a month instead of what she quoted me initially. So it's a little bit cheaper. So it's not what they originally quoted, although that quote is, not set in stone or anything. So it's not too, I wish it was what they originally quoted me, which was like 72 or something like that. But anyway, I said, that's great. Well, that's a little bit less than what you told me a minute ago. So that's good. So that was good news. So I need to put that into my budget now that I'm going to be paying that every month. But that's good. That's really good because that will leave more money. I just worry because my kids are still so young. It's only good for 20 years. I told my kids, like, after 20 years from now, you're on your own. You don't get any life insurance money. Of course, by then they'll be what? How old will they be? 33 and 39. Or no, 38. I don't know. I can't do math tonight. It's been a hell of a day. Yeah, you're on your own after that. You don't get any money from mama at that point. You get, I guess, my other crap, but you don't get life insurance money on top of that. So you're on your own, so they understand, like, okay. So that was good. I've been waiting all week to hear from them. So that was nice news. Still haven't heard about the contract part-time job that I talked to somebody about. And I haven't heard from AdSense, Google AdSense. I haven't heard from them at all on the appeal that I filed. I've heard nothing from anyone. My ad revenue is still low. I have been doing 2 videos a day. My last day on my day job is this Friday. St. Patrick's Day is my last day on the job. So, but I figure for now, for the time being, if I don't have my day job anymore, I can do 2 videos a day. That will just be my day job. I'm just going to have to do that. The only problem is it gets really loud around here during the day. You have cars going up and down the road. You got leaf blowers, lawn mowers, FedEx trucks, just the noise of everyday life. And it's kind of hard. I don't have a soundproof room to do videos in. So I have to edit out garbage trucks and barking dogs, and it's a pain in the ass. You don't realize how noisy it is until you have to edit all of those sounds out of videos, and then you start to realize how freaking noisy the world is. But anyway, for now, that's what I'm doing. If I could just do 2 videos a day, it will increase my views and ad revenue up more to higher than what it is doing just 1 video a day. So I'm going to continue to do that. For the time being. I don't know, there are going to be days I can't do 2 a day just because life happens, and sometimes it's not going to work. But I'm going to do it every day I can. I did 2 today. I plan to do 2 tomorrow. I plan to do 2 Friday. But at some point, I'm going to have to make a decision. I'm going to have to decide whether I want to go back to work full time or not. And I know I talk about this too much, but it's pretty significant. I mean, it will change everything. I mean, if I go back to work full time, I won't be making videos every day. I might make 2 or 3 a week. That might be it. And it may just be on the weekends. I don't know. Who's to say? I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to do it. Maybe I won't. I have no idea. Starting a new job it's going to be stressful, and I'm probably going to be tired when I get home. I'm not going to feel like, and I still want to go to my exercise classes, and I got to do other stuff. I don't know that I'm going to even feel like making videos that often, but it's all up in the air. So I don't know anything about all that, but at least I found out about the life insurance, which was really good. I'm really glad they finally got back to me on that, and I'm going to go for it. I'm signed up now. I have to send them my first payment. And I'm just going to have to pay that every month. I feel really good with that. And tomorrow I have to go sign everything for my trust. I've set up a trust for everything. I go sign all the final paperwork for that tomorrow, get all that done. I will feel a lot better once that's all squared away and everything, all of my assets are transferred into the trust. And having the extra life insurance, I feel a lot better. I feel really good getting all that done. It's a relief. It's a real relief to know that if something happens to me, at least it will leave something for my kids, and they won't have to go through a whole messy going through court and everything for my estate. And so I feel really good getting that done. I wish my dad would do something like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't know. But I guess that's just going to be I'll have to deal with that, when that time comes, and I will. So that's, everybody has their own cross to bear in life, so to speak. We all have things, and that's why, I know it's a slogan on a t-shirt, but I try to be kind to people when I can, because you don't ever know what people are going through. I mean, it doesn't always show. They may not talk about it, but don't be an asshole to people if you can help it. Just try to take a minute and just, hold the door for somebody, help them out for a minute. Just, don't be an asshole, because you never know what people are going through. Don't make it harder on them if you don't have to. Just, be nice. Try to be nice. And I'm not always nice. Sometimes I am an asshole. Sometimes I'm in a bad mood, and, I try not to be an asshole, but sometimes I am, just because I'm just in a pissy mood for some reason. And I do have a bit of a temper. I try to control it, but sometimes I just get a little spicy, and I just, hell with this whole damn world, and I'm just mad all day. But, yeah, so what else happened today? Oh, I was leaving for my exercise class earlier. Don't you love all this extra daylight in the evening? Oh, I love it. I was leaving. I was backing out of my driveway. And my neighbor over here where Buffalo Bill used to live, he was over there the other day. Yeah, he's very bushy. He looks like a woolly booger. He's got like bushy hair, bushy beard, and looks like he's thickened up a little bit. He's always very slim, but he's I don't know, he just looks different. Anyway, I'm not judging, I'm just making an observation, but it was definitely Buffalo Bill. there's nobody living over there, but they were over there the other day. Oh, I didn't. Well, let me tell you about Wally first. Okay, so I was backing out of my driveway, and they haven't mowed their yard yet, and they have this healthy crop of onions and dandelions over there. They got a bumper crop of onions this year. They just go gangbusters with all the onions in their yard. It's just, they're everywhere, just sticking up like green hair. And the sun was coming down and shining so gold, like that golden glow that he gets sometimes, and it's shining on the grass. And there's Wally just laying in the midst of this giant patch of green onions. And I wish I had taken a picture of him. I started to just stop the car and get out and get my phone and take a picture. He looked so regal. He looked like a lion. He was just like, he was laying there. He was facing me, and the sun was on his face, and he looked so golden, and these big green plants all around him, and it's just, he looked majestic. Like, Wally, look at you, he's so cute. I should have taken his picture. It would have been adorable. It would have made a good like postcard or something. It was just the perfect magical moment with the golden sunlight and the green onions, and Wally just laying in the middle of them like he just has no cares at all. He doesn't. He just, wherever he is, he's an outdoor man. He'll just flop down on the ground wherever. He does not care. It does not have to be comfortable. He'll take a nap on the concrete out there. He don't give a shit. So that was very sweet. Okay, so the house next door where Buffalo Bill lived, allegedly, theoretically. So, all right, I think the owner of the house is this older guy. And it may be Buffalo Bill's dad. I don't know. It could be. I have no idea. Anyway, so I don't know who he is. I don't know what the relationship is. I think it could be his dad. I have no idea. So in the past, now this was almost a year ago, the older guy was over there one day, and one of those 1-800-GOT-JUNK trucks backed up into the driveway, and they filled it full of stuff. This was like maybe like last summer or something. Totally full, and took it away. There was another 1-800-GOT-JUNK truck there on Monday. Is it Monday? No, maybe it was yesterday. Backed into the driveway again, filled completely full again, to the point that that cover thing that goes over the top wouldn't even come down. There was stuff like sticking way up. Like, how much shit was in that house? I wonder if Buffalo Bill's like a hoarder or something. I don't know. But it was slam full of just stuff. I don't know what all it was. It was just full of stuff, and took it away again. Like, I don't see how there's anything left in that house. I mean, they have taken out other stuff as well, like just a pickup truck load of stuff. And then they have another truckload of stuff. Like, my God. I don't know. They're still pulling stuff out of that house. I don't see how there's anything left in there. It's like a clown car. Stuff just keeps coming out of this house. It's not a big house. I don't see how it has all this stuff in it. But it does. So I know they've done painting in there. They've redone carpet, laminate, flooring, drywall. They repainted part of the exterior, like the trim and stuff. Although there's a little round window on the side over here, and the wood is rotted. I mean, you can see where like the wood around it is all rotted. They just painted over it. The rotted wood is still up there. They just slapped some paint on it and called it good. Like, okay, reckon when that window falls out, you're gonna realize paint doesn't fix everything. That's the landlord special right there. Anything wrong, just paint over it. It's just put another coat of paint on it. It's fine. It's fine. Good as new. A little lick of paint fix anything. Yeah, if you're a landlord, you think it does. Got roaches? Paint over them. Problem solved. I've had some shitty landlords. Fortunately, I don't have to deal with that anymore. No, I am the landlord now. When anything's messed up, I have to fix it. So that sucks too. So then I just yell at myself like, you suck. I know. So, but anyway, I guess if I don't hear anything from AdSense by like tomorrow night, I'm going to try to contact them again and see if I need to file another appeal. The thing is, once you file one, you can't file another one. Because I did try to file another one because I wanted to add some additional details. This was a few days after I filed the first one a week ago Monday. And it said you can't submit it, they consider it like a duplicate and they just delete it. They don't even look at it. You already have one in the system. You can't do a second one. Fine. So I just have to wait. I just have to wait until they, grace me with their presence and I can bow and scrape and thank them for talking to me. It sucks. So I haven't heard anything about the part-time job yet. I tell you what, though, I'm very tempted. Okay, so this is with the company, and I noticed that they do have a full-time position in this company that looks interesting to me, and I think I'm qualified for it. If and when they do get back to me on that contract position, I may talk to them about that. Like, my situation may be changing, and and this is just something that came up since we last talked, talking to the person at this company. I know I said I wanted a contract part-time job, but what do you think about me taking the full-time job? I don't know that they would be too fond of that because it's not the job that I was actually talking to them about, and it's not in their department, so they may be like, what the hell are you, what are you up to here? What are you trying to do? So, yeah, I'm sorry I keep talking about this so much, but this, depending on how all this goes, is going to change everything. It will affect you. It will affect me. It will affect my kids. It will affect everything going forward permanently. I mean, if I end up going back to work full time, you won't be seeing as much of me anymore, and that's unavoidable. I'm not going away, but I'm just saying I won't be able to make videos like I do now. It's just not going to be possible. So I'm stressed, but I feel a little bit better, at least because now I know about the life insurance. So I feel pretty good about that. Everything else is good. Everything is good. Nothing really happened today other than the life insurance stuff. That was about the only thing. And tomorrow I'm going to sign everything for my trust, and I have a will that goes along with that. And so I'm going to go do all that tomorrow. I got my sign in hand ready to go, and that'll be good. And I'm still planning to make a tater tot casserole on Friday. I found a recipe. There's a bunch of recipes online for tater tot casseroles, and so I found one that I want to make, and I might do a video where we go shopping. We go to Walmart. I would do a shop with me and Aldi, but they don't allow you to film in there, so I just go to Walmart to do it because they don't give a shit what you do in there as long as you pay and you don't make a mess. They don't give a damn. It's kind of nice. So I want to do a shop with me, and then we're going to make I'll make a tater tot casserole on Friday. It looks really simple, and it looks pretty yummy. So, and it even has a little bit of vegetables in it. Not much. It has a little bit of vegetables in it. So it will be a good way to use up some leftovers anyway. So I like to show simple recipes for people, who may just be starting to learn how to bake and cook, and because a lot of people don't know how to do stuff like that, and it can be intimidating. I mean, I didn't know how to cook. I never learned how to cook anything. I've learned a lot just doing these videos. I'm a lot more confident with it than I was before, so it's been really good for me too, because I never learned how to cook. Hell, I didn't even know how to boil water. Everything I've learned on my own. So, and I know there are a lot of other people out there in the same boat, like you never learned to cook, or maybe you were afraid to try, or I don't know. We all have different circumstances and situations. So I thought it would be good to, I try to find recipes that are simple, would be easy to do. The ingredients are not crazy. It's things you can get in the store, and, it's basic stuff. So I think the tater tot casserole falls into that category. It looks like it would be good, but it's also simple. So we're going to give it a shot on Friday unless something comes up. I plan to do it Friday at this point, but it is my last day on my day job. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't expect to have a lot to do because most of our matters have already been transferred. The ones that we have left, there's not really much left to do with them. So yeah, so I'm not really worried about having a ton of stuff for the day job. I don't expect to. So but yeah, yay, it's Wednesday. I spent half the day thinking it was Monday. I don't know why the hell I thought it was Monday for some reason. I'm just tore out of frame with everything being all up in the air and weird, and I just don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. But anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling, and I have a kid that is supposed to be in the shower right now, and I have not heard anybody go in there to get in the shower, so I got to go find out what the hell's going on. Oh, the suit, I meant to tell you. I did buy, so my younger son, they're having Spirit Week at his school, and he was supposed to wear something formal today. It was formal day. So at first he said, Mom, I need a tuxedo. I said, excuse me. Yeah, I don't have a tuxedo for you. Well, I need a tuxedo. No, something formal. So, a friend of his wore a dress. He wore his sister's prom dress. He said it's formal. Yes, it is. That's awesome. I said, I've got some dresses you could wear. He said, I need a tuxedo. And then I remembered I actually had one in the attic that I have on eBay, but I thought if he wears it, it's going to get messed up or something. And plus, it's way too big for him. So I guess that's not really an option. Although it'd be hilarious to see him in that gigantic, oversized tuxedo. It's an old vintage wool blend tuxedo, but I thought if he wears it to school, it's going to get messed up. Don't let him wear it because then you have to take it off eBay. Anyway, I went to Walmart yesterday, and I did, or no, yeah, yesterday, and they had one of those outfits left of like a vest, a clip-on tie, button-down shirt, and slacks. But it was a size 18, which is way too big for him. But I went ahead and got it. I thought, well, it's big, but we can put on a belt and he can just live with it, you know. So I also went to another Goodwill, and I found a navy blue pinstripe blazer. It was a boy's size 12. It was too short, like the sleeves came up to like here on him. And it was very small, but he said, I'll just wear the blazer. I don't want to wear, you know, thank you for getting that stuff, but I don't think I want to wear the stuff you got, that thing from Walmart or whatever. I'll just wear some like solid color pants and something. I don't know. So he ended up just wearing the blazer I got at Goodwill, and I took the outfit from Walmart. I took it back this morning and got my money back. It still had the tags on it, still had the receipt. So I got my money back for that. And he just wore that blazer, and he seems he seems to have lost his enthusiasm for Spirit Week, because I asked him earlier tonight, I said, so what's tomorrow for Spirit Week? He said, I don't know. I said, what do you mean you don't know? He said, I think we're supposed to wear blue, or is it orange? I don't know, blue or orange, I don't know, I don't care. I said, are you going to do it? He said, I don't know. Well, what's Friday? Wear green for St. Patrick's Day. Do you have anything green? Probably not. Do you want to borrow one of my I have a green t-shirt. You want to borrow it? Not really. Shit, dude. I said, well, if you change your mind, let me know. I'm not going to pressure you to do anything. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. I never really did anything for Spirit Week in school either. I didn't give a shit about it. I had no school spirit. I don't rah sis boom bah, like whatever. Just leave me out of it. I don't care. I just want to come to school and do what I got to do. Can we just stop with all this stupid, excessive, extracurricular shit? Can we just do school stuff? I'm the same way in a work environment. Like, do we have to do the extra stuff? I just really, honestly, I just want to come in here every day, do my job, and go home. I don't mind exchanging brief niceties with people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's fine. Do I want to do like office parties and birthday cake and pep rallies and staff meetings? Hell no, I don't want to do any of that. But I put on that nice, happy office face, and I do it anyway, just like every damn body else. Nobody enjoys that shit. I'm convinced that they don't. Nobody actually enjoys that crap. Nobody wants to stand around in the break room and sing happy birthday to any damn body. The person being sung to hates it most of all. That's why I hated it whenever my birthday would roll around. Like, please let it be on the weekend, please. Because then they won't do it. If your birthday's on the weekend, they wouldn't do it for you. Anyway, I don't like office gossip, even though I make gossip videos from time to time. I don't like office gossip. I don't like office politics. I don't like any of that shit. I just want to come in here and do my job and go home. I don't care about any of the rest of it. I don't care who hates who. I don't care who said what about who. I don't care. Just let me do my job. I'm not trying to be a brown noser. I'm just telling you, I don't care. It doesn't interest me, and I don't want to hear about it. Just stop. Lord, in real life, I just hate that shit. It's just tiresome. Like, don't waste my time. I would rather be sitting here taking a micro nap at my desk than hearing about what Barbara said in the break room. I don't give a shit. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I talk too much. But yay for the life insurance. That is awesome. So I can, I'm not canceling anything yet. Actually, one of them is paid up through like November. One of them I pay once a year. The other one I pay once a month. So one of them is actually paid up for a little bit, and then I will contact them and let them know that I'm not going to pay anymore. Just let it run out when it runs out. And the other one, I got to call them. So they stopped. But I'm not going to do it until everything is signed, sealed, and delivered, and it's confirmed, and I have all the paperwork to prove that I have this other policy. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Make sure you have everything signed, sealed, and delivered before you cancel anything else. Do not do that. I know that. I'm a big girl. I'm a grown up. I know that. Because at least one person's going to tell me to do that. I already know that. I'm way ahead of you. So, that's good. I feel good knowing that there's going to be more money there for them if something happens to me. So that is a real relief to me. So, anyway, I'm tired. So I'm going to go see why nobody's in the shower. And thank you so much for watching. I hope your week is going well. It's cold as balls here. It was so cold this morning. Springtime needs to come back because I want to do my lawnmower video. But it's been so cold and windy outside. Ain't no damn way I'm going out there and filming anything. I'm not doing it. It's too freaking cold. But tomorrow it's supposed to warm up. I think it's supposed to get up to like 60 tomorrow. So that's better. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and for being here. I hope you're having a good week, and I'll see you again soon.